Hey, it's John here from John Still Runs. I'm going to put these sunglasses on because the sun is coming directly into my eyes. Beautiful afternoon sun here in Dubbo, New South Wales, Australia. Just about to go for a 40-minute Garmin daily suggested run, base run. And as you might know, the GDSW is an adaptive AI program. Just putting my shoes on, and then I'm just going to put the garbage out, and I'm going to try and answer the question: can you be your own run coach using AI? If you are able, let's talk about that today. So my own story regarding the use of AI is the use of Garmin Daily Suggested Workouts. It's really the only AI program I've used. There's quite a few out there now, but a bit over a year ago, the Garmin Daily Suggested Workouts was probably one of the few and most commonly used. Done. I'll take that bin out later. And I guess it started because I started using GDSW because I'd had some significant health issues to do with my heart, which eventually required an ablation. And so it was just a good way of re-beginning my run training safely and not being accountable to myself wholly, but using something else. Now, I could have got a run coach who had experience with health issues like atrial fibrillation, but I thought, well, I'm a run coach. Why don't I do it on myself with a little bit of help from an AI plan such as GDSW? And I've got to say, it's been good. Today, I'm about to go for a 40-minute run, following a 28-minute recovery session early this morning. So I'm doing 2 sessions in one day. And you might say, well, is that very sensible, John? You've got a number of health issues going on, so why are you doing that? Well, part of it is I want to film a clip or two and talk about 3 provisos, conditions perhaps, of you using an AI plan / program for your run training. So let's do this run and we'll talk about this as we go. As I mentioned before, there's a number of AI training apps / programs that you can use apart from GDSW. I did a little bit of a quick Google search and came up with these. As you can see, quite a few. So I looked some of them up to see if there's any difference between them and what I use. And yeah, some similarities. Reasonably simple to use, reasonably accessible, and I'll go into the ifs later, but the big difference seems to be that while they have a free trial, eventually you probably have to pay for them. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I like GDSW. If you've got the right Garmin watch, you can access either the one-off day or using the beta plan, the beta program software for Garmin. can get 7 days ahead. So that's why I use GDSW. But should you be your own run coach using AI, any AI, well, I think there's probably 3 provisos. Here they are. So the first one of 3 that I thought of is, are you account-able, self-accountable enough to stick to the suggestion? Whatever AI program you use, will you stick to it? Or do you need a human run coach to prod you, to encourage you? Some people do, and I'm here for you if you want run coaching, but maybe you're self-accountable enough to stick to it, which leads me to point 2. And point 2 is, are you adaptable to change it up a bit if you are starting to get sick or sore or life circumstances? The good thing about using GDSW 7-day plan is that I use the recovery session quite a lot if I'm feeling poorly, and I find that works. In fact, I used it this morning, not because I felt poorly, I ran out of time. Today's workout was supposed to be the base run of 40 minutes, which I'm doing now. Now, is that sensible? Well, I just looked up my performance condition. It says -3. Not ideal. I think it'll be interesting to see what the suggestion is for tomorrow. But in the meantime, can you answer that question? Are you adaptable enough to use an AI plan when it suggests a workout maybe you're not up to for the day? And the third proviso is, are you technical enough to access an AI plan, use it simply? Well, that's a good question for me. I guess I don't consider myself very techy, but I was able to access GDSW without too much of a problem. So you probably could too, if you want to. Are you techable enough? I haven't used any of the other AI plans, so I can't comment on those. But I think GDSW is one that I can use. I've got enough tech ability to use it. Plus I've got the watch. That's a bit of tech that you need if you're going to use GDSW. Are you techable? Well, that was good. Interesting. Nice little run, 40 minutes. Tried to keep to the goal pace and heart rate, the targets for my 2 runs today, the recovery run this morning and that base run. There are the stats, what the goals were and what I achieved, what I accomplished. Was I accountable to that? Account-able? Was I adaptable? What did I go too quickly, too slowly, too easily, too harder? No, I think I kept to it pretty good. Didn't have to adapt. I suppose doing the extra run today was a bit of an adaptation to the plan. And was I techy enough, tech-able? Yeah, I'm used to GDSW now. Don't ask me to use one of the other AI plans. I probably really struggle. So that's all for now, and I hope that answers a little bit the question, can you be your own run coach using an AI plan? Do you want to? Maybe you're just running for health and for fun, and that's okay too. All for now.